Well, I didn't want to make a thing about this, but the more that information has come out, um, the more I feel like I kind of want to do this. So, earlier today, as I'm recording this, so the day of, Warner Brothers basically got rid of Rooster Teeth, which is the gang behind RWBY, Camp, Red versus Blue. And this hurts. This hurts a lot. Um, a lot of the people I met in this community and the VTubing stuff, half of them were fans of this show. And I was a huge fan of this show. I bought the DVDs, I bought the books, the merch, all that stuff. And it sucks that it's come to this. I said on Twitter, in a most way that I didn't want it to happen. I said we're probably not gonna get RWBY stuff because of the budget cuts. And unfortunately, when I heard that the RWBY VTubing thing was taking a break from a week, I had a feeling I had to do something with it. And apparently, as far as I seen, Ruby, Blake, or no, I'm sorry, Ruby, Weiss, and Yang, their voice actresses have all said stuff aside from Blake's, which is intriguing. Um, and Rooster Teeth's employees, basically the all majority of Ruby is gone. So that would also include the voice actresses and all that. So where do I think this leads to RWBY? I don't know. I don't even know if you want RWBY back. Because here's the thing. If you bring back if like a DC or a Crunchyroll buys RWBY, which I think it's gonna probably, if they do buy it, it might be Crunchyroll. The show's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same RWBY. Let's be honest with ourselves. They're going to butcher everything that Monty has ever done with the show. Let's just call it as it is. Yang's voice actor, every voice actor is going to be different. I'm sure the animation is going to be a hell of a lot cleaner, sure, but it's going to be very different. Um, and will Volume 10, if there is a Volume 10, be the same script that Monty wanted? These are all questions that unfortunately may never be answered now because of news like this. And it sucks. But I do believe there could be a positive out of this. Now, as I'm recording this tomorrow, they were supposed to do a press conference or some form of a Q&A discussing this. And I might tune in. I might tweet about it. You can follow me at X or Twitter, if I call it, at Generated97. I will probably be covering it. I might be streaming tomorrow as well, but who knows. But I don't not think this is going to involve any information about where does RWBY go from here. Red versus Blue is apparently finished, so they will air that, I guess. But man, oh man, they knew something, because as soon as the ending of, I'm not going to spoil what happens, but that end of Volume 9 really solidified that something's going on here. The budget cuts solidified something was going on here. I told you guys on Twitter, that Volume 9 thing was a smokescreen because something's going on. And something's happening. Now, I'm going to answer probably some good questions I've seen on Twitter from a lot of people, not to me, but to the community. Where do you think RWBY's going from here? Where do you think if RWBY gets sold, where do you think where? And I said, in a world where I want things to happen, I want Volume 10 to happen so bad. And probably the unfortunate thing about that is it would probably be unfortunately promoted as the last RWBY volume. Don't kid yourselves. It might be the last RWBY volume. Again, though, as I said, I don't want RWBY Volume 10, though, because it's not going to be the same if another company grabs it, and considering they fired the entire RWBY team. But at the same time, I hope Crunchyroll buys it. I hope someone like a DC buys it. I hope maybe the people that make Has Been Hotel will snag it. I don't know. It just all varies on what happens tomorrow, I guess, and what varies on what happens in the future. All I know for certain is, unfortunately, that prediction came true, and we're not going to get any RWBY news this year. We're not. We're not going to get Volume 10 this year. We're sure as hell not going to get Volume 10 next year, probably. We might not even get Volume 10 until 27. Who the hell knows? You know? But I wish everyone in Rooster Teeth who was let go today absolute luck with whatever future endeavors they got. This sucks. This really, really sucks for me. I tweeted today that this is heartbreaking for me as a fan. And it is. But we'll see what happens. Till then, see you guys next time.